Hello, today's topic is what is the best food for constipation? This is a very important question most of the people ask us. Generally, everybody knows constipation is a very common problem, and this common problem can lead to piles, fissure, fistula, or any bottom problems. We have seen all these in the previous videos. So what is the best diet? How can I prevent constipation by diet? This is a big question they ask. Generally, everybody knows water intake is very important. So adequate hydration is very important. Most of the people, what they say is morning 1 liter of water, night 1 liter of water, so I make 2 liters of water. No, the water intake should be frequent intervals, in regular frequent intervals, so that the motion is always hydrated. When the motion is in the liquid form, the passage will also be very easy. So hydrate yourself adequately, especially in the summertime. The next everybody knows is vegetables. Any vegetables is good. Any vegetable, raw vegetable is really fantastic. If it is a colorful vegetable, all the more is very good. These vegetables, especially potatoes, cauliflower, cabbage, all these have a lot of fibers. So any amount or any quantity or quality of these vegetables can prevent constipation. Then comes the fruits. All fruits, irrespective of Indian origin for foods or European foods, whatever it is, they are rich in fibers. They are really good. That is why in India most of the people take banana. Night time without banana they won't go to the sleep, because they know that will cause there's a lot of fibers. When it comes to fruits, we always say take it as a fresh raw fruit, preferably, because if you make it as a juice, most of the time they can filter it, they can see, they can take out the fiber, so we don't want that. So it will better it's a raw fresh fruits, so there are whole fibers. Then comes pulses, cereals, all these things have a lot of fibers. And try to avoid anything refined. So suppose you are taking a parboiled rice, pulungal arsi, that is not polished, so it has a fiber. The same thing if it goes to polished, that pacharsi, then the outer bran is taken, so the fiber is less. So the whole grain, we call the whole wheat, whole grain, that is the best thing. The same way, if you refine the cereals, like suppose you have a wheat, if it is polished to make it as a maida, then the outer bran is gone, so the constipation will happen because of that maida. So anything that is made of maida, so your paratas or pizza, I think they're all made of maida paste, so they can cause constipation. If for some reason, we always say, avoid fast foods, because all fast foods are based on flour or maida based, so they can cause constipation. And try to avoid packaged food, anything, because for the purpose of packaging is long shelf life. So for the long shelf life, they process the food, they add some preservatives. These can cause constipation. If at all, if you want to really, for some reason, have to take these kind of packaged foods, then have a short shelf life, a short expiry date. So these can prevent constipation. And as we all know, anything that has fiber, anything that can stay longer in the stomach, is good for the constipation. So by taking adequate liquids, adequate fruits, adequate pulses and cereals, along with that, always do some physical activity, some exercises. So with these things, you can avoid constipation. Thank you.